everybody, we're back for another Plan With Me video, and I have a few of the things that I've been using out here on the table today. I have my traveler's notebook, which I've been using as my planner this year, and I had something in here that I set aside, and I'm not sure what I did with it. So we have this. This is my journal. This is my YouTube notes, that type of stuff planner. And then this one, which you saw last week. This is my A5 Filofax in the Ochre Malden. And it is what is quickly becoming our home planner. And I'm even using it as a place to keep warranties and that type of stuff. We got a new dehumidifier a while ago, and I wanted to have a place to put that type of stuff since it's still under warranty. Not much has changed in here. I did make a few new top tabs. This is the last of the dividers. And a lot of people had asked, how did I make these? And I went to a webpage, Scrapcraftastic. She actually has a YouTube channel here. She has a Patreon, I think, as well. But she has lots of different templates that you can buy. And I bought these back when I bought this binder, this Filofax binder, ring binder, and when you buy the digital file, you get like a PDF that you can cut out and then adhere to your paper and then cut it out. You also get like a Cricut file. You get what I use, a portrait. Like a silhouette file for the portrait or the cameo, depending on whichever you use. And so one item was all of the side tabs, which there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the other one is the top tabs, which you get a blank or no tab, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And I haven't decided how I'm going to use those. I did buy from Michael's. Since I don't have a laminator, I went out and got at Michael's some of these self-seal laminating pouches. And I've used these in the past, and they work so well. I just have to figure out how I'm going to use them, because if I plan it the right way, I might be able to get 2 of them in here, because what I cut were A5 size. So if I position the tabs correctly, I should be able to get 2 here. But I did buy, because they are kind of pricey, these 5 pouches in here are, I think, $9.99 at Michael's, but I had coupons, and then there was a extra coupon for that day for pickup or whatever. So we'll see what I decide to do with those. But we have to come here because I still am using this for tracking my students, which I took out that insert because we only have 1 more week at the university, but I have some information in here that I need to transfer here because I haven't done that yet. So if we open up to here, we are in the monthly. Oop, not that one. April. What I decided to do is to just put a dot on every day we're supposed to be, I guess you call it lockdown, quarantine, whatever. I think ours is supposed to end either May 1st. Let's see. or May 15th. It's either May 1st or May 15th. I think the state is opening May 1st, but the city of Tulsa is thinking the 15th. I worry it's too low because our cases are starting to go up. The number of coronaviruses that have actually been documented because we have not had enough testing available in the state. So of course you can keep your numbers low when you're not testing people. So I don't think there's anything that, oh, yep, I forgot we had it happened today, but I thought I would write it down. That was Havdalah, and that was Arza. Okay, so there's the month. Not much is happening because, oh, something that is different is I'm teaching my TU kids this day because that's the last day of classes, and this is a study day for them. So, for some of you that don't like to write in pen because of, something like that, what you can do is get these little Tombow whiteout. I think even whiteout makes them. But look at that. It looks beautiful. You wouldn't even notice that I had anything written there. So, oh, and I got a private student that night too. So there you go. I've got my week's over Wednesday. That'll be exciting. And since this week carries over into the first bit of May, we have Temple. I think it's a 5:30. Or 5:30? Yeah, 5:30. 5:30? 5? It's either 5:30 or 6. It's an early temple. And then we have our Havdalah. And it's either 7 or 7:30. I don't know, so I'm not going to bother writing it in. So there's that. Now, here we are in the weeks. I have actually really liked using this weekly view. I've never been good at meal planning, and that's something that I hope to do. But, I mean, we've been eating in every day, except there was one day we didn't. We ordered pizza. When was that? Saturday. We ordered pizza Saturday. I'll actually write that in. What did I have tonight? I had a big salad with, it was really good. It was pears and grilled chicken and lots of great stuff. What did we have? We didn't have, it was more of a brunch. We made waffles and it was turkey bacon. But the husband had his, oh, it wasn't real bacon or sausage. It was one of those faux meats. What did we have for dinner on Friday? Yeah, I should write this down. I should just remember. Write it down. But I've really been loving this this layout since we are in, this time. There's a lot less to do, so I really don't need that much of a space. And I was thinking this might be a nice setup to have in a traveler's notebook. So I might spend some time working on seeing if I can create something like this in a traveler's notebook. Now, one thing that you can do is this design exists in the personal size, which I haven't, I have it, but I haven't printed it. But if I upscale it, I might be able to get it to fit here without even having to go into Adobe and play around and do stuff. But just so you can see how I've been using it, I decided to put a quote here just to have something to look at every time I opened this. And so I chose a quote from Maya Angelou this week. If you are always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. And so, period. So I just thought I would put that there. This was nice to have. It was nice to have a tracker, and I just put a little check every time I did the dishes for that. So let's take a look at next week. So here we are. We're on a blank week. So the Monday is 4/27, 4/28, 4/29. Thursday's the 30th. Friday's the 1st, which would have been like the art crawl day, which was an opera performance and so much great stuff. 5/2 and 5/3. So there we are for next week. And I have some of the stuff written down in here. So here we are last week. I did some of the tracking here, but not a lot. And you can see I have a lot of empty space, so I did a pretty doodle. And here's another little doodle. So things that I need to do on Monday. I need to go to the USPS. I need to drop off something for Paper Made Me Do It. I have a package going out to her. I just received something just before the weekend from her. We're going to do a video collab, so I need to get some things out to her. And so that's what I have scheduled on Monday. Let's see. Tuesday, I'm teaching my University of Tulsa students, and I'll be teaching from 11:30 until 4. I think I might have 1 half-hour break in there. Okay. Oh, and this is their last lesson of the semester. I might give them a makeup if some of them need one later. 29th. This is going to be a short day as well. That's all I've got on that day. I've got 1 student at TCC. Oh, sorry. 2:30 to 3:30. And then I have one of my private students from 4 to 5. That's my Wednesday. Let's see, Friday would have been payday. Well, I'll still get paid at the universities, TU, TCC, and I think I still have just a little bit coming left from some online education things I've done. Friday, I have to turn in TU grades. And then we have Temple. Let's see, Saturday, we have Temple in the evening, Havdalah. So what happens is, for those that are Jewish, Shabbat, or the day of rest, starts at sundown on Friday and ends sundown on Saturday. So technically, we're supposed to have a whole day of, no work, family time, alone time, time with Torah, all of that type of stuff. Of course, during the year with my job as a musician, that's not possible here in the States. If I lived in, Israel, then that would be possible, because they have their weekend. Friday, Saturday is more of your weekend. So temple, and nothing at all. That would have been another opera performance. So there we go. I think I'm still going to use the daily tracker. And let's see exactly what I had. So I did kitty litter, and that was actually a good thing. It kind of helped us track. We just need to get more regular with it, and I need to help out more with that. Dishes. The husband does a really good job of taking care of the babies. Laundry. Clean the kitchen. Clean the dining room. I might clean the kitchen tonight. The bathroom. The living room and hallway. Then there's the bedroom. And I'm going to see if I can be a little bit more proactive here for the tracking of dinner and lunch. Something that was nice is it was really nice to have these two columns here. You know, we got and did everything there. And then these are some things that are online to-dos. Like I did go through some things, but I still need to do more. So I think a lot of these are going to carry over. So let's see. And I'll think about that. So there's the beginning of next week. And that's what I have in here. I've been writing it in here just because it's the last week of the insert. And, you know, I want to finish and fill it out. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, for the time being, continue doing both. Tracking in my traveler's notebook, but also tracking in here. So we have a record of all of that. So here we are. I haven't decided what the quote for this week is going to be. I think I'm going to let Monday and Tuesday kind of happen and see what type of inspiration or strength I need to get through the week. Let's say to buy or to get. Like a mini task list to do and a mini shopping list. So there we are. This has been working for me. I've really liked it. I have these inserts in personal size. I know I have something similar to it in pocket for my pocket rings, but I think there's like a flip out for some of this stuff. But it's a really nice insert. I'm really liking it. Oh, let's see. Something that did happen is that's April. All of our April bills are paid, but we did pay a couple of our May bills because I paid them early. So this always comes out early, the cable bill. And then ONG, Oklahoma Natural Gas, that was $15.72. Our heat and stove is gas, so that's why that's always low, except for during the winter. And I'm not sure what our temple dues will be. It'll probably be about what it was last month, like about 110 or so. But yes, so those two bills got paid. And I did, some people said that this insert right here, like they will mark like a certain bill and then mark each time it gets paid and or something that's reoccurring. And I thought that was a good idea for that insert. So there we go. How did your week go? Was it as exciting as you were expecting? Was it a little bit more calm than you were expecting? Mine was quite a bit calmer than I was expecting, because with so many things not happening, I, didn't have anywhere to be or anything to do. Oh, I do want to say something. Someone had asked about this pen. They had seen it. This came in the November, December planner box, or the Penspiration box from Cloth and Paper. And just yesterday, I found this pen on AliExpress. I was needing refills because that's as much ink as I have, just that little bit left. And so I ordered some refills for it. I'm not considering that a bad thing, because I actually really like the pen. I like the feel of it. I like the shape of it. And I think the refills also come with another pen. What I'll do is I'll try to find the link. It was this pen with a ink in it plus 3 refills, and it was, I think, like $4. But you can't get refills for this on Cloth and Paper. So yeah. So I just find that very intriguing, that a lot of the things that they have on their webpage you can get on AliExpress. Really, really reasonable. Yes, you have to wait, 27 to 35 days for shipping, but I just found that interesting. So that's where that pen comes from. So there you go. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below, and I will get back with you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.